I made one of the most fun center builds in 2K26. I'm talking a build with legend set shot specialist, legend rebound chaser, legend box out beast, and even legend brick wall. Did I forget to mention legend shifty shooter? Oh, that's a really important one from here on out. Chat, when I tell you this build is loaded with all the most important badges you need, trust me, y'all are gonna wanna see this. I'm talking a center that can rebound, set screens, shoot middies, shoot threes, finish in the paint. Whatever you need this build to do, it can do it. This is the absolute best all-around center build in 2K26. Let's get right into it. This build can do all the simple things. Look at this beautiful pull-up contested midi fade green. This build can do everything you wanted to and more. I took a dumb shot, waiting for my teammate to give up the ball, set him a big body screen, but guess what? Your boy is taking that mid-range J, greening everything, chat. You can be the bailout bucket that your team's gonna need every couple of games. Y'all see me, I get the ball wide open, midi again, fade it whenever I want to, chat. Tempo shooting is OP on this build. You cannot miss if you tempo shoot, although I do still shoot a square on my standing shots. And y'all thought I forgot about the paint? Hey, come on, man, we get up there, baby. This build can really do it all between rebounding, dribbling, even something as simple as passing. But look at this green though. Square shot, bang! We do not play around on this build, chat. This 6'11" horses everything, gets out to everybody, and does whatever a center needs to do, fading threes like it's nothing. I really love this build, chat. This might be one of the most fun builds I've made on 2K26, and I want to give it to y'all. Catch, dribble, green in the fucking corner again. Oh my. And these are just a couple of clips I'm going through my PlayStation right now, man. Just look at everything I do. Catch the ball, dribble, pull up, fade, green, man. Anywhere and everywhere up the court, chat, this build does it all. What I need you guys to mainly understand is that this build is gonna be great for shooting, man. Whether it's middies or threes, you can pop anything you want. And when I say everything, I mean I do this consistently every game. Bang! Also, don't forget, I am a big body that can do anything when it comes to screens, greens, and everything in between. But enough of the clips though, let's get into the good stuff. To start off, let's go into the attributes. I know that's what you guys are waiting for. Here we go. To make this build, what you want to do is load up the builder, put yourself on center, height 6'11", weight 282 pounds, and wingspan 6'11". Now, I know you guys might be thinking this is a heavy build, but all of this is for a reason. Let's get into it. Off rip, you're gonna wanna up that mid-range all the way up to a solid 90 overall. Now listen, chat, this build is prepped for cap breakers, but it's early cap breakers you guys can get within a week of grinding. So don't worry, make the build as I make it, and then just wait to get your caps. This is still gonna be a great build even without cap breakers. Lock in. Next, you're gonna wanna match that three-pointer all the way up to 90. The reasoning for both of these is because you're going to want to get your set shot specialist on Hall of Fame once you cap break your mid-range to a 93. But again, like I said, gold set shot is more than enough for a build that you're making off rip. All right. Now also, when you cap break to a 93, you will also be receiving Deadeye Gold and Shifty Shooter Gold, both very important badges you're gonna need eventually. With the 93 ball, we get you limitless range on silver, and you guys seen from those clips, I can hit from anywhere and everywhere on the court. The court is mine. Next, you're gonna wanna bring your pass accuracy all the way up to a 76. I know it may not seem like much, but trust me, this year, the passing is overpowered. 76 feels like a 90 from last year. Trust me, this is more than enough. You can test the build if you want. I promise you this pass accuracy is more than enough. All you want to do is get that 76 just so we get you that versatile visionary on silver. Now, ball handle. This is a little bit of a different one. We're bringing it up to a 75 on this build. You may be asking why we have a 75 on a center. Now, chat, I want y'all to be able to dribble the ball when you do get the ball. As you've seen in some of those clips, I'll catch the ball, run off to the midi, and fade green. You need to make those clutch shots where your point guard is getting clamped, so you need a little bit of a ball handle so you have some dribble moves to work with. Next, you just want to bring that speed of the ball all the way to max, which is 56. It's not going to give you lightning launch, but trust me, you do not need it on this build. This build has an explosive enough run to get by centers and shoot those quick midi or 3-point fades. Next up, we're going to bring the interior defense all the way up to a 82. And that will make sense because of the badges. To make it make more sense, I'm just gonna max out all the physicals right now so you see all the badges. First, max out speed, then max out agility, then max that vertical. Next up, you wanna bring the strength all the way up to a 92. I know, lots of strength, big body, all right? Now what this gives you is brick wall on gold with the potential to cap break its Hall of Fame way later down the line if you want. Back to interior defense. As you can see now, we have post lockdown on silver, off ball pass on silver. Now we're gonna get this block up so we can get the paint patroller badge. Now, we brought it up to a 74 just so you can get paint patroller on bronze. Now listen, chat, this year blocking does not seem crazy OD, so I think 74 is a good spot just so you can get those blocks when you need them, but you're not wasting points on stuff you don't need. Next, and this is the big one, we're gonna bring that offensive rebound to a 94. Yes, you heard me right, a 94. And then defensive rebound to a 90. Yes, chat, we are making a horsey on this build. Now, what you want to do with 94 offensive rebound eventually is cap break this to a 99. The reason why offensive rebound is higher than defensive is because defensive, you're gonna have positioning most of the time, so you do not need a higher defensive. Get that offensive rebound up. Off rip, you'll be getting gold rebound chaser and box out beast on Hall of Fame. But like I said, after you guys grind this game for about a week, you'll have enough cap breakers to get these both to legend if you want. Next up our driving dunk to a solid 73, unlock posterizer on bronze, and then throw the rest of our points into just a little bit of perimeter and a little bit of steal. I know a couple of you guys might be thinking about why is perimeter and steal so low? Listen, perimeter defense is just not that great in the game right now, so we're not going to waste attributes on it. Same with steals. Steals, even if you have bronze interceptor, you barely get any lanes. So if you guys want to adjust it and try and get bronze interceptor, be my guest, but I'm telling you, especially for the center build, it's really not needed. Play defense, get the ball back, and you won't lose it with this build. Now, let's load into the build so I can explain a little bit further, show my SIGs, and even my beautiful jump shot. And we are loaded back in on the center build, and I'm going to show you guys where I put all my attributes and all my cap breakers. Now, as you can see here, I put 3 cap breakers on 93 mid-range to get Hall of Fame badges, and I put 4 cap breakers on offensive rebound to bring it up to a 98. I'm waiting to get 1 more cap breaker and I'm gonna put it to a 99 so I can get those legend badges. And as you guys know, I've only had the game a week longer than some of you. Make it completely simple. I'll let y'all know from now, you guys can grind the game for a week, get enough cap breakers to get exactly to where I am. But if I were to recommend you anything, it's put the cap breakers on mid-range first, just so you get the extra shooting badges, make sure everything's easier for you. Here in the badge perks, you can see where I put everything to get me all these beautiful legend badges. For my tier 2+1, I put shifty shooter. As you guys can see from the clips, I've been fading middies and 3-pointers like it's nothing. I have shifty shooter on legend. Max +2, I put it from gold to legend. So I set these big bodies that throw dudes on the floor. My max +1 for the crew, I did Deadeye, just so I can shoot in people's faces a bit better. Strong handle, just in case I can get a dribble by a guard that picks up on me. For my max +1 over here, I put my tier 2 on posterizer and my tier 1 on limitless range. I feel like those are pretty self-explanatory. Good badges to have, shoot from deep, dunk on people a little bit more. Solid badges. For those of you that don't know how Clutch Gene works, these activate after your team hits 15 points or the opponent also hits 15 points. Basically, late game, it's gonna activate these badges, make sure you're more clutch. Now, I didn't have that many good badges to put on my tier 2, so I just threw Dimer on there. Hopefully my teammate gets better shots. And then for my tier 1, I threw set shot specialist on it. That way I can shoot better shots if I'm wide open in the clutch. Now, I know you guys will not have all these unlocked off rip. That is completely fine. Grind the game, get to these slowly but surely, and you'll be in the exact same position that I'm in. Don't worry, all it takes is a week. I don't even have my specializations done at all. You guys can probably get these done faster than me if you guys grind my career or street ball. That's where we come into build specializations and which one you guys should choose. I'll be honest, you guys have a couple options here. I think you either go shooting or finishing. Defense is kind of useless to put on this build, and playmaking is definitely useless on this build. The reason being, you get 2 cap breakers for that category of the specialization you choose. So if you get those 2 for the shooting, you get to throw 1 on the mid-range to make it to a 94 mid-range, and 1 on the 3-point to turn it into a 91. But that's not the main point. The main point is you'll be able to go into your badges, into your badge perks, and then instead of using your badge perks on these shooting badges like Shifty Shooter and Set Shot Specialist or Limitless Range or Deadeye, you can just throw them on here and save yourself 2 slots. The only other option I'd say is viable is go with finishing. Why? Because you'll get those 2 cap breakers, but then this is a long-term game you will be playing, because after you get those 2 cap breakers, you're gonna grind to get some more. That way, let's say you wanna upgrade your driving dunk. This is +3, +3, +3, +3. That's 73 + 12. Now, I'm no mathematician, but I'm pretty sure it's an 85 driving dunk after you put 4 cap breakers on this. So you get 2 free ones from the specialization, then you throw 2 of your own that you earn later down the line. Or if you really want, you could do rebounding and get the 2 rebounding ones, and then throw 3 of your own later down the line. It doesn't really matter. It's whatever you want to do. I personally chose shooting just so I can get the 94 midi, the 91 3-point, and save myself some extra badge slots in the badge perks. As you guys can see, these are my SIGs. I'm no professional dribbler or nothing, but these are what get me open. I might have to mess around with these and try and find way better ones, to be quite honest, because I know for a fact there's better ones out there. But that's okay though, because what you guys are gonna want to take from me is the jump shot. I do not miss my jump shot. And here it is. Use Michael Porter Jr. at the base, Michael Porter Jr. release 1, Baluba release 2, and then here is the blending, chat. You want to push it all the way to release. Release speed max, 60-40, 60 for Michael Porter, 40 for Baluba. Chat, I do not miss with this jump shot, whether I'm fading, whether I'm standing still, it does not matter. I make them all. Back to the animations. Make sure for your dribble pull-up, you also put on Michael Porter Jr. His animations seem to be very OP this year. I don't know what it is, but he seems to be juiced. Another important thing is throwing Isaiah Hartenstein motion style. I move pretty good around the court. Make sure I get those rebounds. Make sure I get positioning. Isaiah Hartenstein seems to be working really good for me right now. Now, boys, if you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and drop a like. Comment down below what your favorite part of this build is. And don't forget to subscribe. I'll catch y'all boys tomorrow. Come check out the Twitch streams, twitch.tv/jullianshines. I love y'all boys. Thank y'all for the love, chat. I'm back whenever I'm back. Love y'all boys, man. Y'all boys have a good night. Get a little lucky. Let me get a lucky, man. Come on. Hold on. Man, what the?
Follow Julian Shines.